And now, the Bridgnorth Pod with Dan Bradley and John Garbett.
Hello and Merry Christmas from the Bridgnorth Pod. You're listening to our special Christmas edition that we recorded for you to listen on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, Christmas special.
But like you guys, we've been busy Christmas shopping, so we've collected some interviews and stuff to throw into a Christmas bumper special.
Yeah, we're going to keep things brief so that you guys can get back to your Christmassy goings on.
And open whatever presents you may have left.
Yeah, if you haven't opened them all already.
And also a big happy birthday to Jesus Christ himself and John's
and my
mum.
My mother. It is her birthday on Christmas Day. She shares her birthday with the
Merry Christmas, Sue.
Merry Christmas.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, and happy birthday. In this week's edition, we are very privileged, very fortunate to be talking to the big man.
Santa Claus himself. And we're also talking with Rhi Moore.
We are, the musical midget.
The musical midget. Eminem. She's known as quite a lot of different names.
Rhi, also known as Rhi.
She's also got a Christmas surprise for us also, John, hasn't she?
We'll be playing a special live recording of Rhi Moore playing Winter Wonderland.
And I'll be giving you all your weekly update as to what's on in Bridgnorth during this festive period.
Contact the studio, join the discussion, tweet us at Bridgnorth Pod, or visit us at thebridgnorthpod.co.uk.
So this week we're talking with Santa Claus himself, aren't we, John?
2 days before Christmas.
2 days.
That's when we're recording this.
Yes, it's a bit weird for our listeners who might be listening on Christmas Day.
Yes.
Or after.
We haven't distracted him from delivering presents.
No.
We are talking to him before he does it.
He'll be going for his pre-Christmas nap.
His pre-Christmas.
Shortly after
pre-Christmas nap, yeah.
Santa, are you there?
Hello.
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 Santa, I assume you have issues with people leaving fires on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes. I've had to actually have quite a word with quite a few people recently when I've been out and about, that if they leave these fires going and I come down, I burn my bum. And I have to get my elves to repair my trousers.
And the elves have got more important things to be doing.
Well, yes. There's all these toys which they need to finish off and polish up and get wrapped, especially for the children.
In modern houses, Santa, a lot of them don't even have fireplaces nowadays, so how do you get in?
Well, if there isn't a fireplace, a chimney pot that I can come down, I do have my magic key.
Santa, you said about how you've had to have words with parents who leave the fire on. How do you teach them a lesson?
Well, normally I get them kneeling down on my naughty cushion and I have to have a word with them very strictly.
Santa, do you have any other animals apart from the reindeer that take you everywhere?
Oh, yes, I have my little mouse that lives down in my stocking. And when I go around the different places and I invite the children to put their hand in Santa's stocking, occasionally, I have to tell the children he might give a little bit of a nibble, but he doesn't really hurt. Occasionally, I have to even tell them to check what they pull out of the stocking to make sure the mouse hasn't had a little chew at it.
So, Santa, you've got a busy day ahead of you in the next 48 hours or so?
Well, yes. So it means time to wrap up everything else that's going to be wrapped up and hopefully making sure that all the children that have sent their letters in, that their wishes will come true, and hope that Santa doesn't upset anyone.
Perhaps we'll find a few parents sitting on the naughty cushion in the new year if that doesn't come true.
Well, yes, I should think it would be. But like I say, when Santa actually has children actually come to see him in person, Santa always says he will try to bring the presents. He never says he would definitely bring the presents. He will always try, because sometimes, you see, we could possibly run out, and if we've got umpteen children that all want the same thing, it can be very, very hard. These elves, they have to work really hard.
Now, John and I on the Bridgnorth Pod are actually talking with Ray Hulse, who's been serving Britain as Santa Claus for over 50 years now.
Since he was 18 years of age.
He first put on
when he first put on his Santa costume.
And this week he's been visiting local supermarkets, raising money for the Hope House charity.
Yes, Hope House is a charity which is close to Santa's heart, to try and raise as much money to give terminally ill children the best quality of life they can possibly have. They are terminally ill, and whatever money can be raised to help the hospice because they don't get anything from central government, is important.
How much money does it actually cost to run one of these hospices?
It actually costs over $1.5 million a year to run. So every penny that is raised will help towards keeping the hospices going. We have 2 hospices, one overlooking Colwyn Bay and one just as a little village just outside Oswestry called Mudder. We also opened last year a brand new counselling centre which counsels parents that have lost children either at Hope House, through cot deaths, sudden deaths or road accidents. Could Santa just make one little plug towards
sure.
the end?
Yes,
of course.
There are some things in a window near Blunts which Santa has actually made. And if anybody would love to go and have a look, there is an opportunity that people could actually go into the Hope House Saudi shop in Bridgnorth, and there is a collection box with the name of Santa Claus in the back. I urge people, if they want to support the special Santa appeal for this year, that if they wish to go and do that, this would be very much appreciated. Thank all the listeners and all the people that have already supported Santa through the different supermarkets that he's visited within the Shrewsbury and the Bridgnorth area.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Ray. Thank you for talking to us on the Bridgnorth Pod, especially at such short notice. Thank you.
Thank you very much for talking to us, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. So, John, that's pretty nerve-wracking stuff there, talking to the real Santa Claus.
It's pressure.
The pressure was
Big
on.
pressure. You don't want it. You don't want to make him nervous ahead of tomorrow, and you don't want to give him any negative waves or anything like that. And
he just needs good positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Ready.
Everyone, send him your positive thoughts. Send positive thoughts
to Santa.
To Santa. It's not going to be a pleasant night tomorrow. It's gonna. I believe it's going to be really wet.
Santa's going to need an umbrella.
Santa is going to need
several umbrellas.
A couple of umbrellas and some hot chocolate whenever he stops, pretty much, I think.
So it's not about putting the mince pie out for him, it's about putting the hot chocolate out as well.
Well.
It could go cold though, John. You don't know when it's going to be there.
This is true. This is very true. And then you risk him not coming in because you'd be awake.
You know what he needs on his sleigh, John?
What?
A microwave.
Or a thermos flask.
What's on Bridgnorth with Lois Downs? Brought to you by technotic.co.uk.
So Lois, what can we look forward to on Boxing Day?
Well, down at 3 o'clock, Bridgnorth Town Football Club are playing at home against Elmsmere. So if you're interested, get down there and support our local football team.
So Lois, if I'm looking to dance the night away in the evening, what can we look forward to?
Well, Bridgnorth Town Football Club also have a karaoke disco, and that starts at 7 o'clock. Now, we also have the usual open mics happening about town. Thompson Oldman can be found at the Black Boy Inn. This is a weekly open mic, and it starts from 8:30. And we also have the Bell and Talbot's monthly open mic, and that starts from 9 o'clock. Now, if you're looking for some great music about town, head down to the Bear Inn, where Clear Vinyl's annual Boxing Day Bash shall be happening, and that starts at 9 o'clock.
So Lois, there's loads going on during this festive period. What can we look forward to between now and next weekend?
Well, Dan, through to Thursday to Monday, everything is happening at the Bear. We've got Cooper and Davis's open mic, which is also intertwined with Westy's 40th birthday, and that open mic starts at 9 o'clock. On Friday, we have the Swillertons, and they start their performance at 9 o'clock. On Saturday, we have BCDC, and they start their performance at 9:30. Now, on Sunday, we have something a little different, which is a karaoke with Broomy, and they start at 6 o'clock. So head down there. Karaoke.
So Lois, what can we look forward to on New Year's Eve?
Well, Dan, we have Under the Fridge, and they're playing at the Bear. They start their performance at 9:30.
It's going to be a great party, isn't it, Lois?
It really is.
So Lois, this is the final podcast in our series this year. Where can we find out what's going on in Bridgnorth?
Well, Dan, you can visit www.whatsonbridgnorth.com.
Special thanks goes to Kev Adams for providing this platform.
So that's been this week's What's On, and unfortunately, that's it for 2012. I hope to see you next year, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Lois, and thanks for the update.
Merry Christmas, Dan.
What's on Bridgnorth with Lois Downs? Brought to you by technotic.co.uk.
So now we're talking to Rhi Moore on the Bridgnorth Pod, or as you may know her, the musical midget.
I blame Chris from there for that, but that's stuck now. So Chris, if you're listening, I hate you.
You seem to change your alias every time. Is it what
Well,
you called
it's
something different
musical
last time?
midget, and then someone, I think it was Aaron, keeps calling me Double M.
Double M.
And that evolved into Eminem, but that obviously hasn't stuck because there's already an Eminem.
It's stuck on Twitter, I noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So, Rhi, 2012's been a pretty big year for you as a performer, I imagine.
yeah, it's been really good. Quite busy.
Did you start performing in 2012?
No, I actually started performing in 2010, I believe.
Oh, wow.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. We've only sort of become more aware of you in 2012. Have you found yourself doing a lot more sort of pub gigs?
Yeah. Well, it first started out as open mics, and then I did support slots for people, and now I'm doing gigs in my own right. So.
Yeah, because I only ever became aware of you when you did that gig at the Bell, and there was like 6 of us there
Singing along.
being the backing vocals.
I've got that on a video somewhere. Brilliant.
Oh, we need to find that out.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It was when you noticed like me and Matt Norton at the time were sort of screaming at the top of our voices. And then I think you stopped singing and you were like, where's that coming from?
Who is that? I think it was Scissor Sisters or something like that.
It was Scissor Sisters,
'Cause
actually.
you were all going very high, and it sounded ridiculous,
Yes.
but brilliant at the same time.
I tell you what, we were damn good at that night.
I agree.
I don't think we could recreate it, but
We were we need to start a band with Rhi, don't we? You know, like a, like a hand clapping band.
Rhi Moore
We
and
need to get this done.
Rhi Moore and the Twerps or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I like it. Very fitting.
Thank you for that.
All right.
So Rhi, when did you first pick up a guitar?
Ooh, I think it must have been early 2010 because I never used to play guitar. I used to sing with my friend, and my friend would play guitar because we used to do things in school. So
you went a bit freelance.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I joined Music Express at school, which was run by Sam Newth. And
what was
that's
Musical
when
Express?
It's like an after-school club thing where people.
Musical
With
Express, is that where you get music faster?
No, it's where people express musically.
No, it was good fun, and it really like built up my confidence, sort of thing. And that's when I really started getting into music.
Rhi, what's your favourite song to play live? I imagine you got quite a lot of them, but do you have a favourite?
I've got a couple really. I like Black Horse and the Cherry Tree by Katie Tunstall. That's a really fun one to do. Wonderful World by James Morrison as well. I quite like doing that. And sometimes, if Aaron from Midset Booker comes to my gigs, he'll get up and do a couple with me. And he does Give Me Love by Ed Sheeran, and I think we do that quite well.
Didn't you guys wing the Band-Aid Christmas one at the last open mic?
Oh, you've got that on video as well.
I have. I need to dig it out somewhere, but
oh, please don't. That was a bit more. No planning. We'd originally planned to get all the performers from the night to
we
come
all
and
chickened out.
do it. Have a line each, but no, everyone went off, so it was just me and Aaron.
Who inspires / influences you musically?
God. That's a really, really tough question, actually, because I don't...
Everybody.
Everyone. Yeah. I draw influence from local musicians as much as, like, famous ones. So
Have you studied music then at school?
I actually haven't. And people seem to be really shocked by this. I'm doing, like, really boring subjects in comparison. Everyone expects me to do like music and art and stuff like that, but no, psychology, sociology and English language, and everyone's like, oh, that's a bit of a letdown.
Didn't you recently get in trouble for listening to the Bridgnorth Pod in one of your lessons?
Yes, I did. I was listening to your interview with Cal and Aaron, and we were supposed to be watching a film about 9/11, so they were like these suicide bombers on stuff, and I just burst out laughing in the middle of the film, and everyone looked at me like, are you really laughing at 9/11? Not a bad person.
Something not to joke about. Did you get, sort of like ejected from your lesson for that?
Actually, surprisingly, I didn't.
Or did you just have to go? No, this is why. Listen to this.
I'm listening to this. I'm not laughing at terrorism. Honest to God.
What are your aspirations for next year? Have you got big plans for 2030?
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I'm going to finish college next year, so I'll be focusing a lot more on music and that. And I'm not planning to go to uni, so I'll have plenty of time.
Plenty of time to write.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when are you going to write another song?
I don't know, to be honest.
I knew that'd be a difficult question.
Yeah, it is. Well, I've got bits floating around. I've got random lyrics in notebooks and pieces of paper that are just sitting in my room doing nothing.
Could write a song with the twerps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could write a song about handing out glow sticks.
I need to write that song.
Could you not do it to the tune of Walking on Sunshine, but put in handing out glow sticks instead?
Whoa, yeah, no. I decided. Well, I haven't decided. I thought I might start handing out like sweets at my gigs because everyone seems to have a gimmick. Like I'd hand out Haribo because
it's your name on Skype.
Yeah, it's one of my many nicknames that people have given me.
Yeah.
It's not Haribo.
It is Haribo.
It looks like it says Haribo. That was my Xbox gamer tag as well. And someone added me and they were like, why are you called Haribo?
So, Rhi, do you have a warm-up routine for a gig?
I actually don't. I feel like I should because other people are always saying about their warm-up routines and I just don't do it. That's
and you
probably
don't
really bad.
You don't have any superstitions or anything, so you always have to, I don't know, wear
white socks,
certain bracelet or wear white socks.
Rhi, you've been playing guitar since 2010.
Yeah,
do you still get nervous before gigs?
Well, yeah, to a degree, I suppose. I used to be really, really bad. I used to like start shivering and all sorts. And once I had a gig at the Bear, and it was in the day, and I got so nervous, and I just started shivering, and I had to ask for a cup of tea. It was ridiculous.
That's serious.
So, Rhi, what's Santa getting you for Christmas?
We spoke to him earlier.
He didn't tell us of any plans to get you anything.
No, but we didn't ask him.
Oh, really?
No.
We've got a hotline, so if you've got any like special requests, we'll
ring
him
for
back.
Awesome. I would like lots of Terry's chocolate oranges, please. If you could ask him for me.
Well, we were hoping to do a Christmas quiz, Rhi, but we couldn't think of any questions. So we'd like to congratulate you on being the winner of Bridgnorth Pod's Quizmas.
For showing up.
Yes! I win by default. That makes me feel so good.
Oh, actually, go on. We'll do you can be the quizmaster.
Okay.
Find a Christmas-related thing and ask.
But we've just let her win.
No.
How does that work?
You've got to get a question right to win.
Sorry. We didn't get you a Christmas card this year.
No.
So we'll just send you an email instead.
Yeah.
Why can't I have one of those cool fancy cards that get Santa to talk to you?
Oh, does that exist?
Yeah. My mom's been doing it for my little cousins all week. It's brilliant.
So, Rhi, have you got any upcoming gigs for 2013?
I have, actually. I've recently been after a gig at the Bear on the 11th of January, I believe.
11th of January, that's when we're all sort of like getting our post-Christmas blues. So, you need Rhi to
brighten things up. And Rhi and the
Yeah.
twerps. Yeah.
Rhi and the twerps.
We'll have to show up.
Merry Christmas, Rhi. Hope you have a great day.
Merry Christmas to you too.
The Bridgnorth Pod with Dan Bradley and John Garbett.
Yeah, this is a cover of Winter Wonderland by myself, Rhi Moore. Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoy it.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire face unafraid, the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kids knock him down. And it snows and it's thrilling, though your nose gets a chilling. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
And we'll see you in 2013, Rhi.
Yeah,
Yes.
See you in 2013.
In 2013.
So we'd like to thank you for listening to this week's edition of the Bridgnorth Pod. We'd like to thank Santa Claus for talking to us.
Yeah, we'd also like to thank Rhi Moore for talking to us.
And from all of us at the Bridgnorth Pod, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
And don't forget to keep an eye out on our Facebook page when the Bridgnorth Pod team return in 2013.
We'll be back.
We will indeed.